I haven't done one of these in ages, guys, and by popular demand, I decided to bring this series back. If you guys haven't been watching my channel for that long, basically a few years ago, I used to do Roblox Story Time videos. I've got some really funny ones, actually. I've got one about me being caught playing Roblox at school. I've got like story time videos of people like hating on me for being like a Roblox YouTuber or whatever, in real life, by the way. I'll link some of those videos down below. A lot of them are kind of old, so the editing might be a bit weird, also I might sound a bit younger, but if you want to give them a watch, then go for it. Now, today's storytime video actually takes place in 2021, so it's a couple of years old, but this story time is so insane, I thought, okay, I might as well tell you guys about it. It's really funny, it's a pretty crazy situation, so today's story time video is going to be about the time I got arrested. Well, kind of, I got detained. And I'm sure you guys are thinking, okay, Sharkblocks, what the hell did you do? Because if you think about it, right, normally when a Roblox YouTuber gets arrested, it normally involves some like pretty dodgy activity. If you think about like Nathrix and Fave and that lot, you will all be pleasantly surprised that no, that is not the reason I got arrested. As I've said in videos before, my girlfriend is 25, not 12 like the other dodgy freaks. But yeah, let me get on to this story because I'm sure you guys are going to enjoy this. So back around 2020 and the start of 2021, me and my friend were kind of bored and we decided to set up an urban exploration YouTube channel. Now, if you guys have never heard of urban exploration before, short for urbex, it basically means like filming abandoned places, taking pictures of them, exploring them. I don't know about you guys, but I find abandoned places really interesting. Apart from like YouTube, technology and clothes and stuff, one of my other interests is abandoned buildings. I know some of you guys are probably thinking, what the hell? Like, you know, what are you supposed to do in an abandoned building? And I get that. A lot of people really don't understand it. But for me, there's just something beautiful about it. Not only the photography, I just find it incredible that you can find buildings that used to be like so busy and populated with people, you know, working jobs or living there, and then all of a sudden it's abandoned and nature takes over. I find that fascinating. They're really fun to explore, for sure. Sometimes it can be dangerous. Sometimes you can also be trespassing, which in the UK is not actually that bad. Like, you don't really get in trouble for that. You just get, you know, shooed off the land. I know in other countries it might be a bit different, especially in places like America. But yes, abandoned places, I used to love them, or I still do really. I went to one the other week. It was like a World War II bunker. That was awesome. Anyway, yeah, so me and my friend found this really creepy looking abandoned mansion and we thought it looked really cool. Now, to be fair, there wasn't really a lot left of this mansion. The windows have been smashed. It looked like it had been set fire to at some point. There was bricks crumbling down, the walls were falling down, but it was like a really beautiful looking Victorian style mansion, and we thought, oh yeah, we've got to check this out. We can do a video for our YouTube channel. It was called Urbex Surrey at the time. That channel's been deleted actually, but I'll explain what happened later. And yeah, so we skateboarded there actually, which I thought was pretty hilarious. We walked around the house, we took some videos, we took some pictures. We thought it was like really cool. There was like weeds growing everywhere. Now, I would show you guys the pictures and videos, but unfortunately I don't have them, and this is where the story time gets a bit insane. So just as we were walking around the house, you know, checking it out, getting our footage, pictures for our Urbex Instagram account and stuff like that, we were pretty much done, right? So we decided to leave. We packed up our camera gear, you know, we were ready to walk out and just go home. I think we're probably going to play PlayStation or Xbox or something. So we leave the mansion, we start walking up the road, and all of a sudden, right, we see a police van speeding past us. Keep in mind, this is in like a countryside area. You don't normally get like many cars there. It's kind of like a ghost town in a way. You don't normally see people walking about. So to see a police car going that fast with the sirens on, it's like a bit weird, but you know, we thought, oh, maybe there's been like some traffic accident or something. Maybe there's been a car crash down the road. You know, we don't know. Anyway, so we carry on walking up the road. I think we're just about to get on our skateboards at this point. And then the van turns around and it speeds towards us. Now, I kid you not, guys, this is absolutely insane, right? So the police officers jump out of the van, they sprint up to us, they're shouting like, stop there, don't move. I was completely like shocked by this, so I put my hands in my pockets. I was going to take out my phone to see if I could film it or something like that, and just as I go to do that, one of the cops brings out a taser and points it straight at me. He shouts, get your hands out your pockets, and I'm just like, oh my god, like what the heck is going on? I put my hands by my side. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Anyway, so the cops make us drop our skateboards, our bags. They make us like put everything on the floor. I even had to take off my like jacket and hoodie and stuff, which I thought was just a bit insane. So yeah, we put all of our stuff on the floor. They make us put our hands on like the back of our heads and then they pat us down. At the time, I've got no idea what they're checking us for. I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Anyway, so I'm speaking to the cop, which is currently patting us down, and I'm like, what the heck are you doing? And the cop says to me, right, you've just been reported for breaking into somebody's home and stealing stuff. And I was just like, oh my God, are you taking the piss? I was pretty angry at that point. Pretty much, right, what me and my friend think happened is some old granny was probably bored, just minding her own business, you know, sitting at home on the couch, just looking outside, waiting for some kids to walk past so she can call the cops on them. We think some random granny, which lived near the abandoned mansion, called the cops on us. Like, that's what we're guessing. Anyway, I explained to the cops, like, what the heck am I gonna take from an abandoned house? Like, you know, a shard of glass, an empty beer bottle, a brick, you know, what the hell have I apparently stolen? Now, this is where it gets even more insane. So another 2 police cars pull up, actually maybe 3. There's like 4 police vehicles. There's like 8 police in total, all surrounding us. Yeah, you can tell the cops in the countryside are so bored. Anyway, some of the officers get out the other car and they start talking to the other police, and they're basically saying like the house which we apparently stole from was like completely abandoned and deserted. And they were like, oh, okay, they were in an abandoned house, right? We see what was going on. Even though they finally figured out the house was abandoned and they checked through our bags, they looked at all of our snacks. One of them asked me if they could have my Snickers bar, and I was like, no, that's mine. Even though they searched us, like saw that we were completely fine, they were still like really rude, which I was, you know, pretty annoyed at. I pay my taxes, right? I'm a nice citizen. For sure, I have a few weird hobbies, but I only checked out an abandoned building, you know? It wasn't anything that bad. Once the police figured out the whole house was like abandoned and they got it, they saw our pictures and videos and stuff, they did calm down quite a bit. But here's the problem, right? And yeah, I was kind of angry at this. They made us delete all the footage. And I was just like, what? So at first they accused us of stealing stuff, and then they said we're not allowed to film it and stuff, even though it's been abandoned for like decades and nobody cares about it. So, you know, straight away I was kind of annoyed by that. And one of the cops said to me, oh, I know what you're doing. You're making a YouTube video, aren't you? Because they saw all of our camera gear. Now this is where, guys, the story involves my Roblox YouTube channel, because the thing is, I didn't want to give them the name of my abandoned channel. They were asking me for it, but I didn't want to tell them because they were on about taking us down to the station and like locking us up for 24 hours, which is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I'm pretty sure they can't do that, but these cops are a bit strange. So they were asking for the name of my channel, and I thought, oh crap, what am I gonna do? And suddenly I said Shark Blocks, because guys, if they watch the Roblox videos and confirm it's me and they can't see there's any other problem on the channel, then I'm gonna be fine, right? And luckily I was kind of smart for doing that, because that's exactly what happened. So this was a bit embarrassing at the time, right? But one of the cops gets out his iPhone, he goes on YouTube, he types in Shark Blocks, he watches a video, you know, it plays the intro. This is 2021. So I was like, how's it going, guys? Shark Blocks here. Welcome back to another Roblox event video. Blah, blah, blah. You get the idea. And no joke, guys, I was sitting on the step of a police van watching 2 cops watching my Roblox event video. And one of them said to me, like, why would you be filming in an abandoned mansion if you're doing like these Roblox like gameplay videos or whatever? One thing I'd say I'm very good at, even though this is probably not like a very nice thing, I'm very good at lying. I'm like Jay from the In-Betweeners, right? But not as extreme. I can think up some like random thing to say on the spot. So I said, oh, we were filming a creepy Roblox video about like creepypastas and stuff, and we needed some haunted looking background footage for the video. Yeah, I was kind of happy I came up with that under pressure, and they accepted that. And I would say at that point the police were kind of fine with us, you know, they were joking about, they were laughing. One of them said he'd subscribe. Another one said, what the heck is Roblox? It looks like some weird Minecraft thing. And I was like, yeah, I've heard that before. I also had to explain to them that YouTube was my job and I made money from it, because yeah, they were asking me about it and they really didn't understand it at all. Like, one of the younger cops got it, but the older ones were like, hang on, so you play a game called Roblox, you upload it to YouTube and you get money from that? They looked at me like I was an alien from another planet. Like, they just didn't understand that at all. And then they pretty much let us go, but they did split me and my friend up. They sent my friend home, they sent me home. They made us walk in different directions, which is annoying because the direction they made me walk in was like completely opposite to my house. I was like, oh, brilliant. But there you go. I was so relieved because at the time, right, I remember just before I left the abandoned house, sometimes I go on YouTube and I check like my subscriptions tab just to see what other YouTubers were doing. And at that time, I noticed that Dita Plays had made some videos on Metaverse Champions. So I thought, oh, Metaverse Champions, I've got to do those videos when I get home. So when I heard the cops saying they were going to lock me up for 24 hours to investigate, I was like, oh no, I'm going to miss out on Metaverse Champions. Like, this is going going to be a bloody disaster. But no, luckily they let us off, and they weren't really that angry in the end. You know, they understood what we were doing. They understood we're young. They realized, you know, we just want to check out these creepy locations because we thought they were cool and, you know, make a YouTube video out of it. So there we are. I got off pretty scot-free, but it was a really funny story. And at the time, like, having tasers and stuff pointed at us when we didn't do anything that bad. So many people check out that mansion. In the area I used to live, it was like really popular. People would do like graffiti and everything in there. It just so happens that taking a few pictures was what got us in the most trouble, which is just absolutely hilarious. But there we have it. Funny story. Oh yeah, and before I forget, guys, about the Urbex Story channel that I used to share with my friend. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but my friend deleted it. And since he deleted it, I haven't really spoken to him. I was kind of mad he deleted it actually, because I spent quite a lot of time editing quite a few of those videos. Basically, he had girlfriend trouble. It's a bit weird. And then he sort of unfriended all of his friends because he was like embarrassed about his girlfriend problems and stuff. I feel bad for him in a way. I just don't know why he had to, like, you know, sort of delete everything, block everyone, you know, move on. Yeah, and I haven't heard from him since, so that's sad. Obviously I do have other friends to go to abandoned places with, but yeah, I do miss that channel. Somewhere I must have the videos saved on my old computer, but there you go. That's what happened. I sometimes get the occasional Instagram DM from you guys being like, Sharkblocks, what happened to your like abandoned building YouTube channel? Because I used to quite like watching that. And I'm like, yeah, sorry, it's just gone. Like, you know, I shouldn't have shared the password with my friend. I should have kept it to myself. There you go. That is the story of how I got detained and nearly locked up, but the coppers realized we didn't really have any dangerous intentions. We didn't steal anything. We were just admiring the beauty of an abandoned mansion. And there you go. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below if you want more storytime videos. I do have some pretty insane ones, like more insane than this, that I might think about covering. They do also involve Roblox in some weird way. And yeah, that's it, guys. See ya.